What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dust from Big Time Bullies. Today I'm here with Bandit Kennelz. We're gonna get into an interview.
My name's Smiley from Bandit Kennelz. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Made it out here to Texas. Been in the Army for the past 8 years. Get out in November. That'll make it exactly 9. We breed bullies. We just recently decided to get into Huskies too. Frenchies also. I love dogs. The idea came to me through my brother. And then we kind of just picked it up and moved with it. Get some dogs to some nice houses, good owners. Eventually learn how to train dogs. Just get into it. So we fresh with the Huskies. As far as with the bullies and the Frenchies, they kind of get along together, but bullies are fun. Frenchies are fun. Good around kids and families and all that stuff. So, I mean, Bandit Kennelz, we on the way. We're gonna have the best bullies, the best Frenchies, best Huskies that you can ask for.
My name is Cecil and Smiley. I go by Bandit and I'm with Bandit Kennelz. Right now we're based out of El Paso, but we're actually branching off to, North Carolina, Greensboro type stuff, Charlotte area. So it's crazy because I was really used to breeding pit bulls. I never even really fathomed to get into the whole bully world. But as I realized what a bully actually is and how many years and different strains and bloodlines, different times and the time it actually takes to put into this, I just felt like I had to do it. My first one was, just off of just buying off of a friend, My second one, it just kind of went down here. All right, so I'm gonna keep it real. The bully game is all right, so I'm from New York, right? I done dibbled and dabbled in a little bit of everything. I'm young, I'm only 22, but I done seen a lot, right? The bully game is just like any other thing, If you can sell a bully, if you can sell a car, if you can sell a racer, if you got that hustle mentality, then you're good. The downside to it is just like anybody, if you're doing prosperous, you're gonna have some haters and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, as long as you stay tunnel vision focused on what you gotta do, you'll be good. So far since I've been doing, I actually learned a whole bunch about the personalities and different things about the bully, such as I really went off that, that thought process that whatever you feed your dog is gonna make it macho. If I feed it too much, it's gonna be fat and yes and no, right? Give and take. I'm not a scientist or nothing, but I realized that it's really about blood. And then when I got into blood, that's when I realized that's what really makes the bully. The bigger the bully doesn't mean the more ferocious. I learned a bunch, just about the animals, just about the breed, period. This bully stuff, I use this as a gateway, right? This right here is gonna be used to open up other people's minds to especially branch out to the younger children so they can learn about dogs. People that haven't, just like me, who just finding out where this breed is at 20 years old type stuff. I wanna make sure we make some of the best type of prototypes or even dogs, period. But honestly, this dog isn't just any dog. This dog, Bishop, dogs like this dog, I want to make sure they go for the dog they deserve, Just because it's got the bull in it, don't think it's a pit bull, don't think it's a this or that. I wanna make sure in 5 years, this dog is actually getting what it deserves. I was not really too big on social media. I know I'm young and everything, but I wasn't too big on social media, right? So I never really got into what a bully was. I just thought it something was a thick pit bull or a weird looking pit bull. But with this social media thing, I can use that platform no matter if you have a couple hundred to a couple 100,000. You can use that platform to really just inspire somebody to get into it. If you have a $200,000 dog or a $2,000 dog and no one knows about it, it's as good as worthless, So I feel the more that you put yourself out there, the better exposure your dog gets. So social media plays a big part in this. With the pricing of bullies, when I first got in the game and I seen how much they could really go for, I was kind of what the heck, right? Because I'm used to pit bulls and mutts and stuff like that. I'll put it don't get me wrong, I love pit bulls, right? I feel they're the better working dog, the better companion. But as far as this bully, I see this as a designer dog, right? So if I go out there and buy a couple $100 dog with no papers and it's called a bully, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get what I pay for pretty much. I prefer, you know what I mean, something a little better quality. My boy Bishop, he went for 10,000. You know what I mean? So we got better quality. If you just want a bully, you know what I mean, I say go for your look. You know what I'm saying? Like, see if you can afford your look. If you know what I mean, if you go and you see like dogs for $10,000, $50,000, but you know you can't afford it, you know what I mean, don't spend all that you have on this dog knowing that you don't have enough for food and shelter to treat it right. But if you know what I mean, if you're looking to breed your dog, you can go both ways with that also. If you was to go to a higher name or a more known person, you might end up being a hit just due to the fact that you're using some of their, what we say, clout. You know what I mean? Using some of their, you're piggybacking off of how known they are. But no, you can definitely find a quality dog for $2,000, $1,800. You know what I mean? You never know if someone just posts their dog because they're moving out of state. But that dog that you bought for almost nothing can really end up being that dog that is going for 10,000, 20,000, 40,000 pups. You know what I mean? So it's really just like, you know what I mean? If I had to give you a recommendation, I say look for what you look for, and it also depends on what you want to do with the dog. So my first dog that we bought was only $1,500. Right now we classify him as like a standard. To me, the most well-rounded dog due to the fact of his size, what he can do, his capabilities, right? He's more towards like the standard classic area. I'll take him anywhere. He has good temperament, you know, he can protect me, he can get in and out of cars easily. I'm gonna keep the dog that I like, right? But at the end of the day, if they're looking for this specific dog, that's what I'm creating. That's what I'm looking for. My ideal dog is a standard type classic. The dogs that I breed is anywhere between standard and classic. I haven't gotten to the XL yet, and we're just now dibbling into the Huskies. Actually, we're doing Frenchies also, but now we got, you know, a new line coming up called BANDIT KENNELZ Hellskis. So definitely look out for that. I definitely want to give a shout out to Red Clay Kennels, you know what I mean? They really got us into this. We didn't know anything about breeding bullies. You know, I was military, you know what I mean? My partner, he's military. I just want to say hi to the camera because she's actually the one that handles Zuko. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Zuko is, but you will know who Zuko is. It's Ashley, Zuko's handler, you know what I'm saying? My girl. And I mean, really, she helps keep me well-rounded, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I feel like a big thing for this dog thing is your environment. A big thing for growing period is your environment. You are who you hang around. And she pushes me. Whenever I sway off, she pushes me. I definitely would say that if you can get a team, get a team. Unless you're just like a solitary person who doesn't worry about, let's say, finances too much, because I'm not gonna lie, this dog game is a hustle. You know what I mean? It's not a guaranteed paycheck every week. If you have a team, make sure, you know what I'm saying, especially it's great for like your family members, like children and stuff. So have a team, pretty much have a team. You guys can find us on Instagram at BANDIT KENNELZ with a Z. We're actually also planning on doing a pup giveaway on our next litter between Bishop and Lucy. We'll definitely post that on the Instagram. So also, I just want to shout out to BTV. So I appreciate that a lot, man. I appreciate it.